There's a famous quote that says something about the robustness of living the same day over and over again and calling it a life. Sometimes I think about our days and how they are filled, not having seasons, so to say, but having a constantly changing horizon, regularly saying hello and then goodbye to people who quickly become our friends. That's the tough bit. And sometimes it can be tough, also not settling anywhere, not growing roots, not driving the same roads or stopping by the same bakery on a Saturday morning for a donut with sprinkles. But then we picture what life would be like for us if we lived that life, with the donut being the highlight of it all. Do we want a piece of dough with a hole in the middle to be the pinnacle of our week? No.
Let me give it some revs.
We are grateful actually that we don't have 2 days the same. I think this episode you're about to see perfectly demonstrates that.
Woo!
We leave one country, end up in another. We dodge rocks, shoals, shallow patches, discover hidden gems, sail by the moonlight, but also have lightning on our tail, run out of wind again, and are boarded.
Didn't see that coming.
And it's all in a week for us. So yeah, never a dull day, but we really, really wouldn't have it any other way.
We're picking up this morning. It's about 6:30 in the morning. We were just waiting for it to get light. Honestly, feel on top of the world. There's not much wind at all, and that now gives me a new sense of kind of, I wouldn't say anxiety at all, apprehension, let's go with. We're a sailing boat, we need the wind, and this bit of coast is known for it. We did know that would happen, but mixing in a kind of engine issue or two gives you a little bit, makes you a little bit more on edge. But you know, today's gonna be an awesome day. We've got 55 nautical miles to sail, and we're really ready. We're really excited. Yes, it's a good day. It's a beautiful morning. The sun hasn't even fully come up yet.
That's not too bad. Look at this deck though.
We need to install a saltwater scrub at some point, don't we? How's it sounding? Good?
Good. And we're off.
So good. We love this bay to bits, but just to be on the move feels amazing, and back to civilization. Even though some would wish for solitude for their entire lives, for us this has been a good amount of time, and then now we're ready to kind of get with friends and meet new people again, and yeah, keep the adventure going. That's awesome! Woo!
We've learned to get a bit creative with sailing in light wind, and today it was letting the main sheet out enough when the tiny gust came and quickly pulling it back in when the wind died and swell rocked us. Effective? Probably not, but good use of my time today.
Very good.
Anyway, we were on our way to Boca Chica, 55 nautical miles away, and where we would check out of Panama after overstaying our visas. Eek. Oh, and also it was paramount that we arrived into this place both at high tide and in daylight due to a lot of navigational hazards. So it's all go today.
Oh, beautiful! Amazing, Zach.
Okay, do you get the alcohol?
Yes.
We've got some very cheap vodka from the store because we've been told by a lot of people this is one of the best ways to put fish down. Is just pouring this right into their gills, and as you can see it's pretty much done the job now.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna try and finish it off a little bit.
Yeah, do you want me to hold it?
That should do it.
Yeah, it might take a second. Wow, that worked a lot better that time.
Yeah.
Good job. He's lovely.
I thought it was a lot bigger. He was really fighting.
With bonito, you want to bleed them really quick. You ideally want to bleed them and put them on ice as soon as possible. We don't have any ice, so bleeding them and just refrigerating them is the best option. And you eat them kind of the day you catch them or latest the next day, because they go a bit fishy tasting if you leave it any longer. We've never had one like that, but it's just been the recommendations of other cruisers. So we're sure to listen to that because we never ever want to waste fish. To be fair, we'd probably eat it fishy than we would throw it away.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we finally found some wind. Woo! The teak is so hot. Oh, it's a scorcher today. All three sails are flying though. It's a good day. It's a good day. We're just nearing the entrance and it's a little bit hairy, I won't lie. There's breakers on one side, rocks on the other. There's a pretty big swell coming in too, so we're going to definitely scout it out before we fully commit. I'm on the bow, watching out for any shoals, shallows, wrecks, rocks, all the hazards that could be here. I'm just watching out for them while Zach helms. We've got 2 meters of tide below us, which is such a nice thing, because up here it gets to 1 meter deep at low tide.
Yeah, that's not going anywhere.
So we're in, the currents are mental here. So everyone is facing this way and we're just doing this like random circle. Like we're just, I don't know if you can see this. Weird. Also when we were coming in, there's some rocks over here which just cover and uncover. Zach said, look at the rocks. But we're in, holding great. Our friends Mark and Sarah are actually over there, which is nice. Zach's going to put the snubbers on. Yeah?
Yeah.
We're a bit sundown, a bit tired, but it was a good day, really good day.
Can't wait to go for a walk.
How long has it been since we stepped foot on like proper land?
Well, I mean, we went to their place. We did a little walk around the island, didn't we? But
Yeah.
it was very short. It was like 5 minutes walking around there, but there weren't really any trails or paths that we knew of around there. So this would be our first decent stroll off the boat for 2 weeks. When
Yeah.
was the last time?
Well, we were there for definitely 10 days and then we were at another remote island before.
But now was the last place, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, so maybe 3 weeks. It's a long time.
Okay,
But- What's this?
this is some leftover bonito from the other day. We've got way too much of it, so we're going to give it to someone in the anchorage here.
Nice. That boat.
Which one?
That one.
Yeah.
This is Seagull Cove. We're just anchored outside and we're in Boca Chica.
It's a pretty nice
Boca
place.
Chica. Yeah, it's super nice. Really lush jungle, calm. It was a little bit rolly overnight, but
I think
nothing
there's all the boats
bad.
going past.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of like night fishermen that go past that channel, so that was why. But heading into town. It's not really, it's more like a little tiny village, but we're heading there nonetheless.
To check out after
Oh yeah.
3 months of being in Panama, which feels crazy.
3 months and 1 week, may I say.
Yeah, we're a little bit late.
It's the first time we've ever overstayed our visas. And we're really hoping it'll be right, but I mean, we had engine issues, so there's literally nothing we could have done.
Apparently it's $50 a month per person,
There's a fine.
so I think we'll get fined $100.
But as long as it's just that, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Wow, this path
This
is
is-
steep.
It's like vertical. It's an actual road.
Alright. Crazy.
I've got to go touch it.
Wow, that is scorching, that road.
Civilization! We're back!
All we'd heard about this area was that we could check out of Panama here, and quite frankly, we weren't expecting much more than that. But once again, Panama had surprised us. This is a place which seemed to have everything. Gorgeous landscapes, friendly locals, protected waters, and a really good shop. Okay, maybe our standards are just dramatically lower nowadays. Anyway, we like this place.
It's a cool little place, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. It's cute. It's bloody hot though.
It is. Luckily, it's lovely
Nice though.
flowers. Very nice.
Hats like this save the day.
Bar and grill.
There's another shop there. There's actually two shops.
Could you imagine hauling out here?
Yeah, it's cool, eh? Oh, the murals are sick. They're proper good stands for books though.
Really good stands.
Like, we'd be in like a solid one like that if we were here. Nice clean yard as well.
Yeah. Hola. Such a cool yard.
Look at that little boat in there. Wow, it's so cool.
I don't really know what I expected here, but it wasn't this. This is such a cool oasis. This is like a cafe. Where's the office?
There's a guy there.
How cool is this place to haul out?
It's the coolest yard I've ever seen. What are all these fruit trees? What do you think they are?
I don't know, I just didn't expect this at all.
It looks like they're just about to come in and have something on them. This would be such a nice place to do boat work. It's so different to all the other yards that we've seen. It's like you're sitting in the middle of an orchard, surrounded by like kind of really nice views and water.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere here, so you'd have a bit of a pain getting parts and everything. But apart from that, this is a really cool yard.
It is, look at this thing.
Yeah, that's amazing stuff.
I think this isn't a warrum, this is a tiki design inspired by French Polynesian boats.
That's the same as the warrums though, they're inspired by that kind of
They are
design.
inspired by it, but the whole shapes are like slightly different.
Someone has done a wicked job on this though. Look at this thing. I don't know, Becca, I think it is one. I think it is. Those crossbeams look exactly the same. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I don't know. Well, that is such a cool boat. It's immaculate as well, look at it.
Yeah, it does look very similar to a warrum.
Someone has put a lot of time and effort into that.
Wait, do those outboards fold down?
Yeah, they would, yeah. They'd go up into the slots up there, or maybe go all the way up into the cabin up there. Wow, it's immaculate. I think it's just gone for a massive refit, hasn't it?
I think so.
Like the chain plates look like a bit older, but...
Let us know down below. What is this boat? Zach thinks it's a warrum.
Well, it's definitely that kind of...
Yeah, it's definitely that kind of design.
It's very different. I think it was at least based off that, but the cross beams on it look exactly the same as other warrums we've seen.
Yeah.
But then like the whole shape is a bit more
pointed.
Like, this flat, that whole like angle there is very different.
So yeah, let us know. It's a cool boat, chicken.
It's a really cool boat. I'm actually kind of in love with this thing.
And Zach doesn't normally like cats, so that's saying a lot.
It's so interesting though, it's just so different.
It is.
Immaculate as well.
It's really immaculate, but look how tiny it is. I've never seen a cat so narrow. But our boat's probably the same width, Zach.
Yeah.
So these are the moorings. And that's the pontoon. And this is where the boats come out. Our boat's up that way.
Nice marina. Imagine having this spot in a pull-out yard. Imagine when it's really greeny.
You can come that way. Okay, so we are all checked out of Panama, and that was genuinely one of the best experiences we've ever had.
Yeah, it was so nice, wasn't it? We got given coffee afterwards. Really nice place to do it. It was like cool and...
We're in someone's garden and...
The checkout official was really nice.
Super nice. Didn't care. Didn't even ask about us overstaying, which we were dreading. We were so nervous about it. And they didn't fine us. Oh my gosh, it's our lucky day.
I don't think they noticed.
I don't know, but it was... Honestly, we really, really don't recommend doing that. Don't do that. It's really not good, but we honestly couldn't do anything
The worst it was going to be $100.
Yeah, but not like in other countries it can be really bad.
Yeah, we knew it wasn't bad here because we had asked around.
But it's all done, and this yard is so wicked. We actually just asked about how much it would, not that we need to haul out right now, but we just asked about how much it would be to haul out a boat like ours. He said it would be roughly about $8 a day. However, they don't really haul out boats bigger than like 32 foot, so...
Yeah.
But it would be really awesome if you are small enough to be here. The howler monkeys. We are about to head for a meal out, and I cannot tell you how excited we are. Obviously we just spent many weeks in complete wilderness. Like, it was so remote. There was not a cafe, there was not a restaurant, there was nowhere really at all. There wasn't even a shop to buy some cheese. We've been craving cheese, we've been craving curry, we've been craving all these things that we just knew we couldn't eat. And we never crave things, especially not junk food. We don't crave like takeaways or McDonald's or anything, but sitting in this bay, every night we'd say like, oh, think about McDonald's chips right now. Just because our brains knew we couldn't have it. Anyway, we're gonna just celebrate. We're gonna just celebrate our engine working and just being here, and yeah, how great is it to really appreciate the food you're about to eat.
Ontario, Quebec.
This is so cool. What the heck? This is awesome.
Alaska.
That'd be a cool place to go to.
Wow, it's a cool bar, eh? How come it's only open Saturday nights?
This is so sick.
Con el atún, ahí está, ahí te va a llegar.
This morning we have just come to the little beach opposite as we are heading out of the anchorage this afternoon at high tide, and we're going to head 12 miles to some islands just, is it south of here?
It's like south
West. We've come to the beach because after today we're going to be on the boat till Monday, because tomorrow we leave at 3 AM and head to Costa Rica, which we're so looking forward to. Yeah, we thought we'd get off the boat, stretch our legs, and see what this side of the estuary is all like.
It's going to be a busy few days coming up.
Yeah, busy,
Apparently the check-in process is pretty long there, so I think most of Monday we will be checking in. So
that's fine. We're so looking forward to going. It's a little bit annoying being restrained by tides, to be fair, because otherwise we would have just gone today. We would have left early in the morning and gone today, but we can't. We have to do little bits at a time, and by going tomorrow we're going to ensure...
The big issue as well is the jump is so big and we need to get out of here in the daylight.
Yeah.
Because this whole area is a bit dodgy.
We have to get out of here in the daylight, and we have to get into Golfito in the daylight. But the next island down we can leave in the dark, so that's really important. And also, by sailing in the day, we were going to do an overnight because then, you know, you're guaranteed to get there in the day. But by doing an overnight, you lose all the wind, like no wind at all. So we'd be motoring for 78 miles. So by going in the day, we at least get like 5 hours worth of wind, which is better than no wind. So it might be on our nose for some of it, but whatever. We'll take wind over no wind any day. Kind of creepy.
Yeah, a little bit.
You gonna go up the stairs?
Yeah. Well, can you see another way?
No, I just want to know what this sign says. Protect Turistico Marina Boca Chica. That definitely was someone's house. We got to the top and we were like, let's go back down again.
It looked like a public kind of path though, didn't it?
Kind of. But yeah, it looked, I don't know if it was abandoned, no one came out and saw us, but nah, not worth the risk. Zach, do your howler monkey impression. We've been waiting for those rocks to disappear, so we know it's a good tide to leave, and they've officially gone, so we're out of here. We're really ready, really excited. Costa Rica, kind of, here we come.
Now we have to make it out the same way we came in, past all the rocks, shoals, shallow bits and reef. And then we'll be well on our way the 9 nautical mile trip to Isla Parida, ready for our hop to Costa Rica the following day.
When I turn up, you get going. At every stop, baby, oh, it's showing.
Can you use that anymore? It seems really tight still. Oh yeah, look at that.
When I'm busy, that's the time you are free. Just tell me, what should I do? How can I get how can I get through? How can I get through? Tell me, baby, please. How can I get through?
This is beautiful. We're cruising at 4.5 knots, so not horribly fast, but it's good for Panama.
Yeah,
Really good for Panama.
It is, and it's nice just to have the engine off.
Yeah. Hopefully we can tease the wind a little bit and get as close as we can to our anchorage.
As we neared the island, we saw a skiff in the distance. Men with balaclavas aiming at full speed for us. We were the only boat out here. They were definitely aiming for us. And as they neared, it was evident they wanted to board us. Luckily, as they got closer, we started to make out their aero-naval uniform. And after a tricky boarding due to the sea state becoming more rough, the chap managed to climb aboard.
Yeah, no worries. It has the papers of the boat and studies.
It has the papers of the boat and
Tulu.
documents. See.
Oh.
See.
Oh, yeah.
These guys are Panama's closest thing to a coast guard, and apparently there was an SOS pin on us. See? So everything was fine with the boat, apparently.
Yeah. There's some pots out, so I'm just watching out for them.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
Yeah.
Have a nice day. Oh.
I'm gonna hang down.
They're probably happy to show they asked us.
Yeah, they just want a photo of my passport and a photo of you.
Yeah, it's fine.
They don't even want yours. After reassuring him that we were 100% okay and checking that none of our devices were emitting a distress signal, he took a photo of our documents and said goodbye.
Perfect. Gracias.
Alright, give it some again.
Yeah. Well, how unexpected. Wow, didn't see that coming.
No.
But they were really nice. They just came back to take photos of our documents, obviously to show they checked. It's very strange because none of our EPUB, PLBs, VHF, anything has set off an alarm. So I don't know why, but they seem fine.
For someone boarding your boat at sea for the first time, it was actually a really pleasant experience.
Well, we made it in, and it's nice here. I think the swell is only small. We wouldn't be here if the swell was bigger because it's a little bit exposed, but it is really nice. The waves on the water, the reason we're kind of going like this is because we're on a lee shore, so the wind is coming towards the shore. Not ideal, not bad. Also, the wind's like 12 knots, so it's not exactly doing much, and we're really far from the shore, so that's fine. And we're literally here for 12 hours, not even that. We're gonna wake up at 2 AM and leave at 3, so yeah, I think we're gonna get a pretty early night tonight. I think we're gonna sleep really well. Feeling a bit tired today, but we are gonna go for a little dip. Just why not? Nice clear water, and in Golfito it's not gonna be clear anymore. So yeah, a little dip, dinner, dinner, bed. Look, those things are crabs. They came up crabs. Look, they're everywhere. These are all crabs. So many. There's so many. They're crabs. What the heck?
Oh my god, there's so many of them, actually.
Really? Are they everywhere?
They are everywhere, look at them.
No, I know, but do you think they're all around the boat?
Yeah, for sure. Look at it, there's
So random. No? Okay. No bueno?
Look at the colour of them.
I know. Weird, eh?
You want to go in?
What do you think they're going to bite us?
Right.
Are they the whole way around the boat? They are. I don't want to go in now. Update, we're not going for a swim because there's so many, hundreds of red crabs around the boat. We thought we'd found a clear spot and then like 20 just swarmed there. How random. We've had a little welcome, which is nice. Who'd have guessed? Who'd have thunk? Today has just thrown us so many curveballs. We don't mind. It keeps life interesting. I don't know if we explained that well, but when we were coming out from the island, we had the Coast Guard, the Aero Naval, come to the boat saying, like asking us if we were in distress. We said no, we're fine. And they said, oh, as signals come from around here saying that, you know, it's SOS. We hadn't heard anything on the VHF. All of our devices were not transmitting. Very strange. Anyway, they were really nice. They came once, hopped on the boat, asked us, and then came back again about 10 minutes later asking just to take some photos of some documents to say that they've checked on us. Unsure, but it's really reassuring that they're there because we didn't see them from Panama City to now, and we got told that they don't respond on VHF, so to see them out and about, it was a really good feeling actually. They were really kind guys and yeah, legends. If it wasn't quite so bumpy and head into wind, we would have offered them a cup of coffee. I don't know, it's nice. That's amazing. It's officially 2:30 in the morning. Well, it's actually about 2:45 now. And we're really ready to go to Costa Rica. Both of us didn't sleep well. It was pretty bouncy here, but whatever. But plus, we were just excited. We kept waking up, checking the time, waking up, checking the time.
We can both sleep on the way. As soon as we get out of this anchorage, it's pretty...
Yeah,
It's,
but
it's a straight shot to the headland and then another straight shot all the way into the Golfito Bay.
Yeah,
so.
one of us will always be awake still, but yeah, one of us can definitely nap. But I just thought I'd show you why we're leaving at this time and why we wouldn't leave when there's wind later. Essentially, it's 80 miles, which is kind of the most annoying distance, really. It means you can't do it all in one typical day, and we can leave here in the dark, but we need to get into Golfito in the light, hopefully. I mean, we can follow someone else's tracking if we do get in the dark, but it's ideal to arrive in the light. And there's a period of about, I don't know, 5 hours between midday and the evening where there's a bit of wind. And for us, we want to use that wind. So if we left at that time, we'd be beating into it. But we're aiming to be at the kind of cape on the Costa Rican border by the time the wind picks up. And then it should be on our beam, if all goes to plan.
Mm-hmm.
We're here at the moment, we're going to there, and this is kind of how the weather's looking. I mean, it's not great, there is not much wind, but we should be at the headland by 12. Is this wind gusts? Yeah, there's really not much wind. We should be at the headland by 12, and then later on in the afternoon we head up here like this. So at least we should have, I don't know, 13, 14 knots of wind on our beam by then, and then we should get in. I mean, it's not great, but it's the best of a bad situation. There's never wind here, so yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Okay, that should be good. So nice, it's a full moon. We are just heading out between the islands. We've got the mizzen and the main up, but the wind is 4 knots kind of on our nose at the moment. It's coming round, but it's a bit shifty. Obviously, there's my favourite thing in the sky, which is lightning. Despite the Cape being 700 and despite it not being on any forecast or weather radar, which is wonderful, but it's far away. It's behind us, we're moving away from it. Yeah. It's fine. It's just saying an excited goodbye from Panama. That's how I'm looking at it. But no, 30 miles till we reach the headland and feeling really good.
5.5 knots now.
Yeah! Can't believe that moon. That's right. Costa Rica, baby. Guess what?
What?
We're now in Costa Rica. Woo! It's right there.
So that hill is still part of. Is that Costa Rica or Panama? The hill.
I can't remember.
One of the two.
Very cool. Woo! Costa Rica, baby!
It was completely loose.
Yeah,
Should I just tighten it just see?
yeah. Looks good.
Not faster.
We are not faster. They look nice.
They do not look nice.
They do. It's lighter wind and we're going downwind, so we put on our big head sail now. Picked up about half knot, which is nice. Less than 10 miles to go. Woohoo!
Looks like there's a wreck on the right and there's that black marker.
Oh, we're 2.2 miles from being in. We're ready to be in, we're ready to get this engine off. The wind has completely died. But one thing we just noticed, firstly how mountainous it is, it's pretty spectacular actually. But the second thing is, there's infrastructure. And something so simple as buoys, lateral buoys, channel markers, and there's actually a light at the end of the channel, and it's really cool. You've all probably heard of them and seen them loads before, but it's a light that you line up with, and if you're fully lined up with it, it's white, and if you can see green or red, you're not quite lined up, and it's got arrows and it points to which way you need to go. Simple but cool. Simple but effective. It's what we like. I don't think we saw any buoys in Panama. We must have. Not many
Yeah,
weeks
near the
ago.
canal we did.
Yeah, near the canal, but we're so looking forward to being in. So looking forward to being in.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that mast! That's mahoosive! Wow. First impressions of Costa Rica?
It's really cool. It feels a little bit different to Panama, even though we've only gone, how far we gone now?
From Panama?
Yeah.
80 miles?
Yeah, we've gone 80 miles today, but it's so much more, it's a little bit more built up, isn't it, here?
Mm-hmm.
But I think there's bits of the coast which won't be like this, but it's quite nice being back in somewhere with a little bit of civilization for a little bit, but it's a cool place. Pretty cool.
I can't believe we made it. There's a Golfito sign up ahead, and when we were having those engine issues, I really didn't think we'd make it. So to be here is just a really cool feeling.
Pretty good, finally.
Yeah, we've been
Like a month late.
We've been so excited for this. Ever since I was young, I wanted to come to Costa Rica, and now we're here. It's like the Caribbean all over again. But Costa Rica. A little bit further forward, then we'll drop, yeah?
Yeah.
I think if we can end up being here, so just go forward a bit and then we'll drop, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, that's 5 to 1, and then with snubbers it will probably be 6 to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Okay, do you want to back up on it once more? Yeah, she's dog. Stop. Woo! Woo! Fuck, that is dog.
Wait.
The whole chain, like I could feel it, like it was lifting up like that, and then it just went vroom out the water. We're so solid.
Lovely.
You can turn her off.
Turn her off.
Yep.